Topic is measurement, physical quantity and measurement. Please join with me because अभी एग्जाम होने वाला है. This exam will start very soon. Please clear your all doubts. Okay? I'm waiting for 1 minute for all the kids. Then I will start. Look, can you tell me the length of the scale? Yes, it is 15 centimeter. Now, if I throw away all the scales and tell you find out the measurement of the blackboard, how can you find out? Think and tell me. Some organs, especially hand, finger, foot, rope, we can use. In the previous time when there is no ruler, at that time no tape, no ruler, at that time how can they measure everything? So this is hand, finger, foot and rope. Now check it. It is called hand span. But if we check in this way, suppose one by one student come and check the board. And if some result is 8 hand span, someone's result is 9 hand span, then question, if the board size is same, then why the answer is different? It is because it is our body part and body part length are not same. So different person body part length different, so hand span be different. For that reason, the measurement of the board is not accurate. Approximate can find out. Clear? So from the conclusion, what we are telling, body part equal to not standard unit. Not standard unit. Clear? Please copy from the board. Body part equal to not standard unit. Okay? In the old time, the ancient time, the farmer measured the land by step also. And one more thing, in the ancient time, we also use the finger. The width of the finger we use, just anguli. Anguli, if it is 1, means 1 finger width is the measurement. If it is 4 anguli, means 4 finger. The width of the 4 finger is our measurement. We check it by the approximate and measure. If you are thin person, then your finger is thin and your result is different. But approximate we can do this one. And another previous in the old time one and unit is the yard. What is the yard? If you touch your nose and span your left hand in this way from here to the thumb. You span your left hand from nose to your thumb, left hand thumb. The distance is called yard. Clear? Another 2 old units is dhanush and yojana. Dhanush means suppose there is lots of arrow is there. So one length of the arrow, we take it is a unit, and suppose we can measure the room. So we measure the arrow, and one length of the standard unit, and then what we are doing? We measure it. Suppose it is 10 unit. It's called dhanush. Next one, jojan. Jojan means it is a big length unit. Suppose you can find out the distance between two cities. In that case, you can't tell centimeter, you can't use meter, you can use kilometer. But the previous time we can't use kilogram, but kilometer. At that time, it is not present. So we use that type. But now it is not. It is obsolete. Then, what is unit? What is unit? Unit is a standard quantity, and through this we can measure different things. Suppose I tell you what is the length of the pen. You tell, ma'am, it is 7. Your answer is right? No. Why? Because you can't use any unit. Okay? So, if you write it is 10 centimeter, 10 inches, then it is okay. Suppose it is 10, only 10. It is not. Without unit, we can't express any quantities. We write 10 centimeter. Here, what's the thing? 10 is the number and centimeter is the unit. You please copy it from the board. Please copy it from the board. Why unit is important? For measurement, why unit is important? Suppose you went to the market. Your brother also went to the market and you buy the rice. You tell the shopkeeper, please give me 5 rice. You do not use any unit. Then shopkeeper, how can a shopkeeper understand? It is 5 grams, 5 kg, 5 quintal, what? So for that reason, we use unit, and through unit we can measure it, everything properly. So for that reason we can tell without unit we can't express any quantity. In the case, suppose you go to the market, you think this amount is 100 grams. I don't know. This amount is not 100 grams. This amount is 100 grams. Look, two amounts are different. So for this, the measurement is not okay. For that reason, in the world, one measurement we take the standard. Means 1 kg means this amount. It is not only India, it America, Australia, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Arab, any countries. Its amount is 1 kg means it is 1 kg. And when I tell 10 kg by, it means this is our standard unit 1 kg. It's multiple 10 times. So it is our answer. Clear? So in the world, to avoid the confusion, we fix a particular weight or length for the standard. Now, I tell some physical quantities, most normal physical quantity, mass. weight, length, temperature, pressure. If there is any doubt, please write in the chat box. I will check the chat box. Please write any doubt. What is your doubt? Please write in the chat box. Akshara, please write in the chat box. What is your doubt? Time also. Yes, very good, my dear. Time also. It is a normal physical quantity to whom we can measure. How can we measure the time? We can measure the time by clock. By clock. How can I measure the mass? Mass is balance. Weight. Weight and mass are different things according to physics. In generally, what we are telling, I am 60 kg weight. No, it is absolutely wrong. My mass is 60 kg, and when the mass is multiplied by g, gravitational, it's become weight. Weight, how can we measure? Spring balance. Length. Ruler. Temperature. Thermometer. Pressure. Barometer. Please copy from the board. Super, my dear. Yes, thermometer for the temperature. Okay, very good, very good. Akshara, very good, my dear. Carry on. Please copy from the board. Okay, now I tell one new thing. Unit. What is the unit? Unit is a standard quantity to measure anything, something. Now unit is 3 types: CGS, FPS, MKS. CGS, FPS, MKS. Unit is only 3 types. CGS, centimeter, gram and second. It is a small unit. When we measure any small things, we can use this unit. FPS, foot, pounder and second. Next one, MKS, meter, kilogram and second. When we use mode, means meter, kilogram. It is a little bit big unit. Clear? But it's starting from one thing, everything. Now, I tell what is the CGS and what is the relationship between CGS one meter equal to 100 centimeter. Check it properly. Suppose this is 1 meter. This is 1 meter. What we are doing? We break the 1 meter small 100 part. Okay? I start from. I am not doing full. I just do. In this, I break the 1 meter into small 100 part. In one part is called 1 centimeter. Clear? So what is the relationship? 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. Is it clear? Please copy it from the board. Centimeter and meter both we can use to measurement the length. Kilometer also used to measurement the length. Suppose I tell you find out the distance between two towers. How can you do? Centimeter you use? No. So at that time you think centimeter we use only small. Suppose I tell it is. Find out the length of the cap. Yes. In that cases you use centimeter. But when it is more, then we use meter and after that we use kilometer. Clear? Like a same thing, kilogram. Gram is small unit. I tell 1 gram of sugar. You need 1 gram of sugar to prepare the juice. So at that time you need only small amount of sugar. At that time you use only gram. But when I tell you no, for the cooking full month we need 5 kg sugar. So 5 kg and grams both are related same. One is small unit, one is unit. But where we use according our necessity, we use a small unit and we use the big unit. Is there any doubt? Akshara, please write on the chat box which part I should repeat. This one, this part. Okay, I repeat one more time. It is the relationship between two units. What I am telling, length we can use different type of unit like as kilometer. Big unit, meter, medium unit, centimeter, small unit. Clear? But all the 3 units are interrelated. All the 3 units are interrelated. I start from the meter. Suppose this to this is 1 meter. What is the relationship between meter and centimeter? One meter is 100 centimeter. Means, देखो, it is 1 meter. Okay, but what is the, if I converted meter into centimeter, how can I do? This is 1 meter. I break the 1 meter 100 small piece. Look, I divide it. I divide it by the blue lines. It is not 100 is possible. I just do this one. Okay. This one lines, two lines between length is called 1 centimeter. Centimeter also a unit which we use for the measurement of the length. But it is a small unit. And what is the relationship between centimeter and meter? 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. Now, 100 centimeter, if you break 1 centimeter, small, then it is one more smallest unit. It is millimeter. Okay, clear? 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter. Clear? And then millimeter, 2 kilometer we can convert. One is big, 1 kilometer. We break it, small, 1000. So 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. It is called the relationship by abbreviation between the two units. Clear? Centi means 1 by 100 part. Yes. What I am telling? 1 meter. I divide 1 meter into 100 small part. And one small part is called centimeter. It's called centi. Centi means 1 by 100. Why 100 is? Because previously what I am doing, I divide 1 meter into equal 100 part. So I divide it 100. If I divide 1 meter into equal 1000 part, then it is 1 by 1000. Clear? Now, now I draw a line and measure it. I draw a line. Look, it is 15 centimeter. Question why I do this one. Suppose in the exam it is coming, you draw a lines, but your teacher told find out the length of the scale by anything. Find out the length of this one. And at that time, how can you check it? Suppose it's a length and when you check your eye perpendicular to the ruler. How it is possible? Suppose it is the scale. Now I stand here and I check it. In that time, my eye not measure properly. It's come, the result come 15.2 centimeter. Clear? Now I stand this side and check the ruler. My eye is in this way, slanting way. My come slanting way. But it's not accurate result. It's come 14.8 centimeter. Okay? Both are wrong. How can I do? I just put the scale straight. My eye is just this line, 90 degree. Perpendicular. Okay? My eye is perpendicular to the scale. Then your measurement is okay. Clear? What I am telling? When you measure anything, your eye always perpendicular to that point. If your eye is not perpendicular, it is left side or right side slanting, then the error will be come. If any doubt, please add in the chat box. big unit of the length is light year. Light year. What is the meaning of the light year? You can understand from the name, light means it obviously related with the light, and it's another way it is also related with the year. Then questions, where we use this big unit? In generally, when we find the distance between sun and earth and moon, big, in that case is kilometers, meters, centimeters, not possible. We use a big unit, and this big unit is light year. Now I tell you what is the light year. Light, what's the light speed? The speed of the light is 3 into 10 to the power 5 kilometer per second. Means in 1 second, light can cover this distance. 3 into 10 to the power 5 kilometer in 1 second. If light goes all through the year with the same speed, means versus 1 second speed, 3 into 10 to the power 5 kilometer per hour, this speed continue 1 hour. No break, no nothing, no rest, anything. Then after 1 hour, 1 years, what is the distance? A huge distance is come. This distance is called 1 light year. Clear? So questions, how the questions will become in the exam. Number 1 questions. Light year, where we use light year. Light year unit use for which type of measurement we use light year? Length, mass, second, temperature. Obviously length. Where we can use light year? In general, big distance, 2 stars distance, sun moon distance. In that cases we use light year. And next is what is the definition of light year? Ten to the power 5. I clear it. Wait. Hundred. How can I write? Our base is 2, power is 2. 10 is base and power is 2. 10 into 10, it's come 100. In all cases, base is 10. Next, 10 to the power 3. It means क्या लिखना है आपको? 1 लिखना है. How many 0 is there? 3 zeros come. Clear? 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 5 means our normal base is 10 and power is. It is called power, it is called base. When you will go to the class 8, you can do the mass exponent, and it is a one type of exponent. So you just learn only that part. 10 to the power 5 means 1 and 5 0. Clear? Now only this part is okay for you. I am not explaining more part. It is an exponent part. When we will go to class 8, at that time I clear the exponent. Have any questions? If it is clear, please write in the chat box. Ma'am, it is clear. There is a coin. 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coins, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 coin. 10 coin. I tell find out the length of the find out the thickness of a coin. You know what is called the thickness. Just wait 1 minute. Look, it is 5 rupees coin. What is the thickness? Thickness means this thing is called, this length is called thickness. Okay? Suppose this is a book. This is a book. The thickness of the book is this. This is called thickness. So, now what's the question? There is 10 coin. 1 by 1 by 1 by 10 coin you put on the table. Now question is, how can you find out the thickness? How can you find out the thickness? Just like coin, I check it. Suppose it is 20 centimeter. Total thickness 20 centimeter. How can I measure? I put 1 by 1 by coin and through the scale I can measure it. Clear? I can measure through the scale. But what is the question? Question is, what is the thickness of the one coin? It is 20 coin, 10 coin. So, 1 coin thickness. Total thickness कितना है? Total का length 20 है. By number, total length by number of the coin. Number of the coin 10. 10 centimeter. Cancel, it is 2 centimeter. Clear? And it is most important in the exam. They are giving in this way. I'll give a mass. You please find out the answer. If there is any doubt, how can you do? 1 by 1 by coin you put. You find out the length of the total coins. Suppose it is the result is 20 centimeter. Now the total length is, formula is total length by number of coin. It is a formula, total length by number of. Now I give a mass. You try and write the answer in the chat box. Just 2 minutes. The thickness of 15 coins is 45 centimeter. What is the thickness of one coin? I give you 5 minutes time. Please complete the maths and write in the chat box. Super. Very good. Total 45 divided by 15. It is 3 centimeter. Please give a star on the questions. It's most times it will become in the exam. Okay. Now go to the next point. Good job. Suppose I want to find out the diameter of this wire. So how can I do? I just in this way coil. Okay. Now what I am doing? I measure this part. Suppose this part is 8 centimeter. Then what is our, now you count how many coils is there, how many total ring is there. You find out this thing. Length of the coil, length of coil 8. I give all the example like as a numerical example, but in sometimes it will give the x, y, z. Why they use x, y, z? Because we can take, so we can use x, y, z this variable also. After that, what we are doing, length of the coil. Means length means what we are measure by this is all coil. Now number of the ring, but number of the coil. Number of coil. Suppose it is number of the coil, it is 40. Means how many times you ring on the pencils or on the pen. I do it on the pen. It is 40. So the thickness same 8 by 40. 8 by 40 means 1 by 5. 1 by 5 centimeter. Otherwise, you can change it to the decimal also. No problem. It is 0.20. It is also no problem. You can take as write the answer 1 by 5 fractions but decimal. You can do anything. Is it okay for you? Akshara, is it okay for you? If okay, please write in the chat box. Now, it is a wavy line. How can you measure it? I put the pin, one pin here, one pin here, one pin here, one pin here. Okay. Now take a thread or wool, give a knot from the first pin, and accordingly I weigh the thread or wool in this way. Come to this point and curve this point, down this point, go to the next line. In this way, full. Why I use the pin? Because otherwise we can't measure it. In this way, full up to this. I take use a wool or cotton, anything, or rope, anything. After what we am doing, I understand. Then I cut it and I full measure. You can measure it. It is suppose 15 centimeter, 20 centimeter, anything. In this way, we can find out the length of a curvy lines. If it is normal straight line, we can use it by the normal ruler. But if it is a curvy line, in that case, we use the pen. Clear? Look, there is a ball. If I tell what is the circumference of this one, so how can you do? You take a cotton or wool, anything, start from this point and for full do this one, this one, this one, and this one. Your point is finished. Okay, now you can understand it is the circumference. Clear? There is a one box, there is another box. You put a ball inside it. Now measure the diameter of the ball. Suppose use a scale. This is one line. Two line, three line, four line, five line, six line. Now check. From 2 to 4 is the diameter of the ball. Means 4 minus 2 is 2 centimeter is the diameter. What is the diameter? In a circle, if you take 2 points on the circumference and join it, and it's come, and if it's passed through the center point, it's a center point, it's called the diameter. And diameter is the double of the radius, means D equal to 2R. Radius means center to any circumference, any point, it is called the radius. Clear? If any doubt, please write in the chat box. Thanks everybody who joined in my live classes, and thanks Akshara, I want a good result. Bye everybody.